All the way on the other side of Himalaya, near Ladakh, is the area known as Kinnour. Kinnour is a Himalayan border territory between China and India. In the past 35 years, it was disputed between the two countries and was closed for any visitors. In July of 1992, the Chinese government opened a border pass in that region. The Indian government temporarily lifted its restriction also. A few weeks afterwards, in August of '92, His Holiness the Dalai Lama visited the people of Kinnour. The local goddess protector, Durga Ma, was taken out of the temple for welcome ceremonies. His Holiness the Dalai Lama will come to the foothills of the holy mountain Kinnour Kailas to give the highest Buddhist teachings and initiation for world peace. This historic event has inspired the local people to build the Kalachakra temple and a Buddhist statue that faces the holy mountain. Prior to the Dalai Lama's arrival, 2,000 monks and nuns of all the schools of Tibetan Buddhism have gathered for meditative prayer to White Tara, the mother of all Buddhas and the goddess of eternal life. The Dalai Lama is revered as the very embodiment of compassion. Tibetan, Ladakhi, Mongolian people believe that by seeing His Holiness and being seen inspires long life with mental qualities of peace, kindness, and compassion that eventually brings a better rebirth. As always, His Holiness stops to make a private inquiry. Before resuming his seat, His Holiness the Dalai Lama prostrates as a gesture of devotion and respect in front of all the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. Oonaja Malagon The next morning begins with special purification ceremony given by Drúwan Rinpoche, a world-renowned yogi who spent years in the caves around the holy mountain. The day continues with refuge prayer. Refuge prayer is a basic Buddhist prayer that expresses the determination of the practitioner to live and work in this and all other lifetimes for the benefit of all living beings. For this special occasion, more than 25,000 Tibetan, Ladakhi, Indian, and people from outer Mongolia have come to receive the ultimate blessing and teachings of their life. The first part of Dalai Lama's preparation is with a small group of lamas inside of the Kalachakra temple. Blessing of the space and meditation prayer for Sand Mandala are offered. To successfully teach and transmit the Kalachakra meditation practice, many preliminary rituals, purification, meditation, and prayers are required. The purpose of them is to prepare the minds of participants and to increase divine powers of His Holiness so that He can give a transmission of the highest Buddhist practice. His Holiness is presented with welcome offerings. Then gifts from His Holiness are distributed to the community. Preliminary teachings are directed towards developing a correct motivation in the mind of disciples. The Dalai Lama explains the ancient Tibetan text, the Bodhisattva's Way of Life. The Bodhisattva's way of life can be summarized in the verse, from generating the mind for enlightenment. As long as space remains, as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may I too remain and dispel the miseries of the world.
करने के लिए उससे कष्ट से छुटकारा दिलाने के लिए वो सब हर एक के लक्ष्य रखता है। तो एक तरह से इसके जो विषय जो है वो असीमित है। उनके मार्गदर्शन करके वो बहुत तब तक निर्वाण तक ले जाने की एक दृढ़ निश्चय करता है। तो इसलिए ये जो बौद्धिक चित्त है एक महान गुण है जिसके द्वारा असंख्य प्राणी की
It's absolutely amazing that over 30,000 people can coexist peacefully for 10 days in the wilderness without basic infrastructure of civilization. But such is the power of wisdom and compassion and good food. Though the weather around Kailash is quite unpredictable, the teaching that His Holiness is giving is about the indestructible altruistic mind of resolve needed to practice Kalachakra, which is the highest yoga tantra. The origin or basis of all experiences is mind, characterized by the 5 elemental qualities. Our particular situation at the moment is that of physical waking existence, in which we experience what is termed the body of completely ripened karma. The meaning here is that completely ripened karmic tendencies have given rise to this seemingly solid, concrete projection of mind that is our physical body. Due to the diversity of participants, these precious teachings are being translated into 3 more languages. The weather is cold, but even so, since Kailash is very high up, the sun is quite strong. His Holiness gestures participants to cover their heads. Another aspect of the mind is its dynamic quality. Mind is never still. No single experience in it lasts, but quickly passes to another. Whether one is undergoing an emotional reaction, an experience of pleasure or pain, or a sensory perception such as seeing or hearing, the contents of the mind are in the wheel of time, Kalachakra.
क्रिया के रूप में जो फल हमारे सामने आती है उसके आधार पर हमें ये जो फलाना कुछ लेना है कि इस चीज को हमें अपनाना चाहिए या ऐसे विचार जो है हमारा उचित है और इस तरह के जो विचार जो है इस विचार को हमें क्या करना चाहिए हर चीज हमारे आनंद विचार होना चाहिए.
The cycle of teachings and the empowerments connected with Kalachakra are designed to help practitioners receive the blessing and develop the understanding that will benefit them in life, after-death experience, and future lives. With this support, when the pure forms are perceived, they will be seen for what they are, projections of mind, essentially identical with it and neither external nor threatening. Liberation arises at that moment in the after-death state when consciousness can realize its experiences to be nothing other than mind itself. According to the Kalachakra Tantra, King Dawa Sampo of the northeastern Indian kingdom of Shambhala requested teachings from the Buddha that would allow him to practice the Dharma without renouncing his worldly enjoyments and responsibilities. In response to his request, the Buddha taught the first Kalachakra, Root Tantra, in present-day Amaravati, a small town in southeastern India. At that time, he was actually supposedly appearing in 2 places at once. At the same time, he was also delivering the Prajna Paramita Sutras at Vulture Peak Mountain in Bihar. Along with King Dawa Sampo, 96 minor kings and emissaries from Shambhala were also said to have received the teachings. The Kalachakra thus passed directly to Shambhala, a Tibetan utopia land, where it was held exclusively for hundreds of years. Later on, the Shambhalan kings, Manjushri and Pundarika, are said to have condensed and simplified the teachings into the Sri Kalachakra, which remain exact today as the heart of the Kalachakra Tantra. As the preliminary teachings progress, so does the construction of the celestial palace where Kalachakra resides. Kalachakra initiation can only be transmitted by a qualified master. The present Dalai Lama has given 30 Kalachakra initiations all over the world and is the most prominent Kalachakra lineage holder alive today. Billed as the Kalachakra for world peace, they draw tens of thousands of people. Generally, it is unusual for tantric initiations to be given to large public assemblages. However, Kalachakra is the exception. The Dalai Lama, Kala Rinpoche, and other masters have stated that the public exposition of this tantra is necessary in the current degenerate age. The initiation may be received as a blessing for the majority of those attending, although many attendees do take the commitments and subsequently engage in the practice. Kalachakra is like a rebirth. Actually, it is a rebirth. The Sutra on Entering into the Womb is one of the most significant canonical sources for Tibetan medical literature devoted to the science of human reproduction and growth. In Tibetan medicine, human physical development is frequently explained as being analogous to the development of the universe. The ordinary dying and rebirth process is understood directly in terms of flow of the cosmos.
वो आज की दुनिया कितने Marik patanga si shum Marik patanga halam vichar to halam marik shum do bando to te mai ajis हम now sense to dham ajis खुद ajis उधर विश्वास कर सकते हैं कि भगवान सचमुच कुछ देनी ता युद्ध के मंगू से टेंशन लेवल जो है कौन है ता यों देव चिंतु साने.
It's the sixth day, and the grains of rice eaten equals the number of times participants have repeated the altruistic prayer, which is the foundation for receiving Kalachakra Tantra, generating the mind for enlightenment. With a wish to free all beings, I shall always go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I reach full enlightenment. Filled with wisdom and compassion, today in the Buddha's presence, I generate the mind for full awakening, for the benefit of all sentient beings. As long as space remains, as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may I too remain and dispel the miseries of the world. During the last day of the preliminary teachings, His Holiness blesses the participants' prayer beads after endless pujas which purify the mind and clarify the aspiration for altruistic intention. The preliminaries are now done. The next day, the initiation begins. It is of cardinal importance to maintain clear intention. Once again, purification prayers are offered to purify the environment, for Dalai Lama's appearance to transmit Kalachakra for world peace. Again, cultivating the intention of a bodhisattva. The mandala is now completed. The decoration of the mandala is a special offering puja in itself. Everything is now in place for Kalachakra to appear in the mandala. Before Kalachakra, His Holiness gives a verbal transmission of the Bodhisattva's Way of Life Sutra. Verbal transmission is a ritual of reading the original text along with the Dalai Lama. This practice makes a permanent imprint of the text in the mental continuum of the recitator. And now, the mandala is offered to the Guru, requesting for initiation into Kalachakra. His Holiness now gives covers for the third eye. The day ends with katas being thrown in the direction of His Holiness as signs of gratitude for the beginning of the most miraculous spiritual journey of their lives. For Kanari people, this experience after 35 years of isolation is even more special. The next morning, everyone is getting ready for the day of two dances. Before the two dances, a group of 96 nuns had an audience with His Holiness. These nuns have made a pilgrimage from their remote areas in western Tibet on foot. It took them 2 years to reach Lhasa. There, the Chinese tortured and imprisoned some. Nuns continued their journey and first saw His Holiness in Bodh Gaya. Currently, the Tibetan Nun Project has successfully established a nunnery near Dharamsala, India. The first dance is the local dance of gratitude that the Kalachakra has appeared in the mandala. The second dance is a traditional Kalachakra dance done by the Namgyal monastery monks in front of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who is now ready to give Kalachakra. The Lama's dance consists of symbolic gestures or mudras, their hands holding implements like the dorje that symbolizes the wisdom, or the bell symbolizing the method how wisdom is gained. His Holiness always gives Kalachakra on the full moon. The day starts with the offering of the Mandala to the Guru. The ritual continues by adjusting the altruistic motivation of the participants. The basis for the proper motivation is kindness as a special altruism, and wisdom that understands that all things coexist on the temporal level. The mandala is offered again with hands joined in a knot mudra that symbolizes the offering of body, speech, and mind. while imagining all the virtue from past, present, and future, and all the most precious jewels from heaven and earth, participants offer the mandala to the Guru, requesting the Dalai Lama to bless them into magnificence. Participants offer the katas, white scarves that symbolize the universe. Kata offering is made by recitation of requests for initiation, and then offering the kata into the air towards His Holiness, generated as the Kalachakra. Then, His Holiness asks each participant to repeat many invocations after him, with intentions untarnished. Initiation asks for His Holiness to visit with the Kalachakra Mandala for a little while. Upon return, His Holiness makes offerings once again to remove any obstacles in this event. During the first of 15 initiations, 3 sips of blessed water are taken to purify the doors of body, speech, and mind. At the end of the day, kushu grass is being distributed, 2 to each participant. The longer one is to be put under the bedsheet, and the shorter one under the pillow. Kushu grass helps in having clear dreams and in clearing away pollutants of the mind. Also, a protection thread is given and tied around right elbow with a mantra that uses the word Maitri, love, because love is a real protection. Since, for the time being, it is not suitable for participants to see the secrets of the mandala, blindfolds are given, and are kept while taking another set of vows towards enlightenment and virtuous practices of bringing about the welfare of all living beings. His Holiness now instructs the participants to remove their blindfolds to enter the mandala. The silence of over 30,000 people is amazing. The day continues with refuge prayer. Refuge prayer is a basic Buddhist prayer that expresses the determination of the practitioner to live and work in this and all other lifetimes for the benefit of all living beings. The next day, obstacles are purified once again. When the Dalai Lama speaks standing on his throne, he speaks as a Buddha, and he says, "Today, Kalachakra is making effort to open your eyes. Through being opened, all will be seen. When the blindfold is taken off, the darkness of ignorance has been removed." Kalachakra initiation purifies all activities and destroys the bad forces by the power of love. This completes the initiation into the wheel of time. The next day was very quiet and beautiful, and the participants offered a long life prayer for the Dalai Lama. His Holiness was very happy how the Kalachakra initiation went and gave one more initiation.
Your Holiness, give me the blessing.
His Holiness decided to give the White Tara empowerment. White Tara, the goddess of long life, creative activity, and skillful means. Drúan Rinpoche, the yogi protector of this event, give thanks in the name of all the people. As a part of gratitude, an elaborate ritual of offering is being performed. Coming from many monasteries, thousands of monks offer precious mandalas, golden statues, and other gift ornaments. Also, 10,000 heaps of Buddhist knowledge were offered. During the final blessings, His Holiness is wearing his official yellow hat crown. It was a Buddha of compassion, appearing along with his disciples, to whom he has revealed the highest yoga tantra of the Kalachakra for world peace.